All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to red. We're making really good time here, by the way. Deathsie's review is only 1 hour per color. Like, you will not get a better, more compact review anywhere. All right, next card here. First red card. Let's take a look how good red is. Hopefully red is not too aggressive. Rorim Lancer, 1 mana, 1/1 menace. When it dies, the ring tempts you. It's a pretty aggressive card. It's going to be good with equipment. And then when it dies, it even has an ability. That's an interesting card. I'm not sure how I feel about this. We're gonna start this on C-. It has potential for sure, but we'll have to see. Next card here, Rushing the Room. 1 mana instant. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. If it's a goblin or orc, it also gains haste. Okay, I assume this card does nothing. Or probably does nothing. I'm gonna give this card a D-. Give this card a G. Next card here, Battle-Scarred Goblin. Is this a reprint? 2 mana, 2/2. When Battle-Scarred Goblin becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage each creature blocking it. It's pretty cool. This is like... Yo, Amaz. Wait, no. Alright, chat. This is a question for the OGs here. Do you guys remember when we did a Ravnica Allegiance draft together with Amaz? And Amaz really liked this card called Goblin Locksmith. So I was thinking that this was a card, but it was actually Ornery Goblin in that set. So this like Ornery Goblin, but that reminded me of Goblin Locksmith. And Amaz tried in typical Skamaz fashion to convince me that Goblin Locksmith was one of the most broken cards in the set. Okay, so I will say that I ended up respecting Goblin Locksmith more. But, guys, there's no way, dude. There's no way that Goblin Locksmith is one of the best cards in the set or whatever. Or, like, that it was that good. I refuse to believe it, chat. I refuse to believe it. Also, give me a second. I need to plug in my fan. It is so hot here. I think my AC... All right. Anyways, Battlescar Goblin. It's a cool card. You also can give this Death Touch, and it pings for 1 Death Touch damage. I don't think it's gonna be that good though. I can't tell. What do you guys think? This attacks is essentially like 3 power. I assume it's not gonna be that good though. It's only on attacks as well, not on blocks. I'm pretty sure this card is not that good. Who knows? I really can't tell. This can't hit best defenders. D. I'm down to give it a D. I'm down to give it a D. Okay, Breaking of the Fellowship. 2 mana sorcery. Target creature an opponent controls deals damage equal to its power to another target creature that player controls. The ring tempts you. All right. So basically, you make one of their things deal damage to another one of their things. Typically, historically, this card has not been good. This effect has not been good because the problem is that you're not killing their best thing. You're killing like their second best thing or something. But it does have the ring tempts you on it. I don't know if that makes it better. I don't think so. And I agree as well. It's hard to tell how good Temptation is. I'm going to give this card a D-. I just don't see me putting this in decks. We'll see. Next card here, Cast into the Fire. 2 mana instant. Choose 1. Cast into the Fire deals 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. That's pretty cool. Exile target artifact. So the ring itself is not an artifact. The ring bearer is not an artifact. I do like a card like this. The weird thing about this card is that you cannot deal 2 damage to 1 creature, which would be better. Like Chandra's Chandra's, I don't remember what the card was called in War of the Spark. Is a 2 mana, deal 2 damage split or together. Was better. Right? This one does not do that. Cast Sense of Fire deals 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. Yeah, Chandra's Pyro Helix. So this one cannot deal 2 damage to 1 creature. I just don't think this card is good either. I assume this card is not good, right? I give this card a D as well. Like, there are some 1 mana flyers in the format, but I don't think this card is good to kill those. Next card here, Erebor Flamesmith. 2 mana, 2/1. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, Flamesmith deals 1 damage each opponent. I think this card's actually pretty cool. Give this card a C+. Kind of a weak body, but I can really see this card doing work in a blue-red deck. Now, I do have to wonder if the food decks and the Mirkwood Bats deck is just completely imbalanced. If it's just completely imbalanced, because the thing is that those decks have so much sustain, right? They have so much sustain. So how good are these like sort of damage-based decks gonna be when people actually start at not 20 HP, but they start at like 30, 35 HP? You know what I mean? So like an effect like this might just not be that good because of an imbalance in colors. Yeah, we'll see. I've got no idea. I've got no idea. Next card here. Gimli's Fury. 2 mana instant. Target creature gets +3/+2 until end of turn. If it's legendary, also gains trample. So this might be interesting. You can make your amass pile your ring bear, then it's legendary, then gains trample. I assume it's... Dude, we just don't give a shit about this card, right? Give the card a D. Give the card a D-. Wait, red is not starting off too hot, chat. The thing is that maybe all these crappy cards together just gets there in this format. This is a fake card. Improvised Club. Alright. Next card here, Improvised Club. 2 mana instant. And it doesn't cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Deals 4 damage to any target. I think this card is sick. So this is, what's a card in War of the Spark, chat? Card in War of the Spark. I don't remember what it's called. But, yeah. 2 mana, sacrifice artifact or creature, deals 4 damage to target. I think this card's actually just good. Heartfire, thank you. This card actually seems good. Let's give this card a C+. I think I'm gonna move down the Flamesmith to C, actually. Probably C- even. It goes face, and it kills trebuchets, and it kills... It just kills all the relevant stuff. It kills 5 mana, 3/4 flyers in the format. We've seen a 5 mana, 3/4 flyer in both white and blue. And it seems like red and black and some other colors as well. There's always stuff to sack. So, and it kills a Mirkwood Bats. That's true. I personally hope that there's no active treason effect. I personally hope that there's no active treason effect. I am so tired of active treason effects in Magic. I'm so tired. I honestly never want to see another, or like have an active treason effect maybe once every 5 sets and make it uncommon or something. You know? That's what I'd rather see. I hate active treason being in every single set. It's just so frustrating. Like, those play patterns are fun sometimes, but when every single set you're getting active treason still sacked, it's just so frustrating. Rally at the Hornburg. 2 mana sorcery. Make 2 1/1 humans. Humans usually gain haste. Ah. Rally the peasants, or I don't even know if I like this. Do we like this? It can give other humans haste too, but that almost never happens. Yeah, like they're humans, they're not orcs. What good is this? What good does this do? I can't tell. Give this card a C-. I cannot tell. Next card here, Smite the Deathsie. Oh, that's not very nice. 2 mana instant. Deals 3 damage to our creature. The creature loses indestructible. And that creature would die, exile instead. Oh, this actually kills the rare. This kills the S tier black bomb. Smite the Dauntless deals 3 damage to our creature. There's a lot of good hill giants in the format, actually. This doesn't go face, but it's still pretty good. Gives her an A-, honestly. I will say that I generally... Is this even A-? Maybe B+. I generally like Fire Prophecy type cards better than this. Rather than the indestructible thing, I'd rather just have utility. Because if they can save it, usually indestructible is not going to prevent it, if that makes sense. I just don't think this card's that interesting, but we'll have to see. I know it's kind of weird to refer it to other cards in other formats, but if this dealt 4 damage or something and didn't have the indestructible clause, that'd be even better. Remove indestructible. Like, I just don't think that the indestructible matters in this format, does it? Outside of that stupid bats, but actually, I'll just give it a flat B for Smite the Deathless. Gimli's Axe, 3 mana. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 as long as the equipped creature is legendary, has Menace. Ah, this card is so boring, dude. I like shitty equipment, but I hate boring equipment. This thing doesn't even make a body to attach it to as well. Like, usually in this day and age, having an equipment make a body that's attached to it as well is kind of the golden standard. Dude. Like, I don't think you need more evasion on your ring bearer, if that makes sense, right? You just don't need more evasion on your ring bearer, because your ring bearer has evasion on it, and it has death touch or whatever. And it's just not good. I just don't think it's good. I'm gonna give this card a D-. Let's give this card a D-, dude. Okay, next card here, Herodrim Spearmaster. 3 mana, 2/3 reach. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gets +1/+0 on your turn. Dude, the red card seems so random to me. Is that just me? I have to understand that your ring bearer is legendary. You have to clarify what your point is? What does that have to do with anything? Seems solid, but what does it do though? Card doesn't do shit. Yeah, it can't even boost. I don't even get it. I'm gonna give this card a D. I don't get it. What do these cards do? Am I crazy? Quarrel's End. Well, that's nice. 3 mana sorcery. As an additional card to cast a spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards and create a 1/1. So it's not a mass. That's super interesting. It's not a mass. I just don't get what's happening. I literally don't understand what is happening in red. Why are we making humans? I don't get it, dude. Like, I generally like effects like this. I like that you make a 1/1. So I will play this. Give this card a C+, I guess. Yeah, this is the War of the Spark card, but it's not a mass. Yeah, honor the God Pharaoh, but it's not a mass. Kind of weird. You just make a human. There's like some weird color shifting going on here too. Yeah, like red is trying to make humans. I don't get it. I thought red was gonna make orcs. Okay, here's an orc card. Swarming of Moria. 3 mana, make a treasure token, a mask 2. This is actually pretty cool. I like this. I like this. I think that you can play some sort of weird 5-color base red and mask deck with this. But the problem is that the rest of red doesn't really have the utility I'm looking for. I actually like this card. It combos with the bats. That's true. Everything combos with the bats, man. Everything combos in the set with bats. I like this card. But how good is it really? Not that good. Give it a C+. Next card here, Fire of Orthanc. Orthanc. 4 mana sorcery. Destroy target artifact or land. Creatures flying can't block this turn. The Falter. Destroy target artifact or land. Creatures flying can't block this turn. D minus or F? D minus, I guess. I hate cards like this, to be honest. At least it's not Cosmotronic Wave, I guess, but... Veg. Next card here, Olag High Crusher. 4 mana, 4/4 trample. Crusher can't block unless you control a goblin or orc. How good is a 4 mana 4/4 in this format? Probably good. Can't block unless you control a goblin or orc, which amass tokens are. I don't know. I feel like 4/4s just don't go as far as they used to. This set does seem like it's lower power level than March of the Machine, but we haven't looked at the uncommons and stuff as well. This seems solid. What I'm saying is that 4 mana 4/4s just don't do anything anymore. C minus, I guess. C minus. Does have trample. Next card here, Relentless Rohirim. 4 mana 4/3 enters the battlefield. The ring tempts you. Okay. I don't know what to do with these cards, chat. I don't know. Rohirim. Yeah, that's a normal word. I don't get it. Gives card a C minus as well. Your red is boring as fuck. Next card here, War Beast of Gorgoroth. 5 mana, 5/4. When War Beast or another creature controlled power 4 or greater dies, amass 2. That's a pretty cool card. When War Beast or another creature controlled power 4 or greater. Power 4 or greater. Seems so hard to use, though. Fuck. Fuck. Seems so hard to use. I like the card, but what does it do, though? C minus? Like, all of the other colors we've looked at, it's like, man, this is so cool. Look at all these bats. These are crazy. And red's over here like, oh, all right. We couldn't find a designer for red, so... we had our intern make the cards. If you have 2, the army never dies. Yeah, kind of, actually. That's pretty cool. Olive Font. All right, this card's got to be sick. 6 mana, 6/4 trample. Whenever it attacks another target creature you control, gets +2/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. Mountain cycling 1. This card is pretty thick. I will have to say, but it seems like the format is so like non-combat centric, if that makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like there is such a low emphasis on combat because there's all of this life gain and there's all these good blockers like the Trebuchet and other cards, that combat seems to be kind of miserable. So like you're playing these decks that are just trying to attack and stuff, but it's not doing that much. Like this does have trample and gives something else trample, but those strategies seem kind of impossible. They seem kind of impossible to get there. Like, how likely is it for your Oliphant to attack? It seems impossible. Things that are giving haste, but they cost mana, though. Like, I like the card as well, but I can't see it. I really can't see it. This card is C+, I guess. I can't see it all coming together, if that makes sense. But maybe I'm biased because I'm just overestimating black and blue. I don't know. It's a cool card too. Like, I guess you can splash this card in some decks, but I don't know how much you want that. Cycling 2 does suck. Cycling 1 is better. I can't tell if mountain cycling is better than normal cycling, but we'll see. All right, so that's all the commons for red. Overall, pretty unimpressive. The only B rating or higher that I gave is actually to the 2 mana deal 3, and I gave that a B. So no A's in the red commons. All right, moving into uncommons here. Fear, fire foes. X and a red. Sorcery, damage can't be prevented this turn. Fear fire foes deals X damage to target creature, and 1 damage to each other creature with the same controller. Huh. So it's a burn spell that scales, even though it's a little bit expensive. You deal X damage to one of their things, and then 1 damage to each of their other things. But are there that many 1/1s in the format? Are there that many 1/1s? I mean, this is like really good against decks that are just trying to play 2 mana 3/1s and attack or something. But I really can't tell. I really can't tell. In red, Pyroclasm for 1. Yeah, you can also Pyroclasm for 1. But then it doesn't I guess you just target something else. Amass tokens? Amass tokens are not 1/1s usually, chat. Like, at the point where you want to Fear Fire foes, the mass token's gonna be bigger. Yeah, those human token cards, but I don't think the human token cards are good, though. I really can't tell. Start this card off as a B-, maybe? Good in the mirror? Good in the piece of shit mirror, yeah. Like, if in this format, when people are playing Mirkwood Bats, and people are doing all these cool things with the blue decks, and you're playing against one other dweeb that got baited into the red humans making deck, that you're meeting them at 0 and 2 in the 0 and 2 bracket. Yeah, this card's gonna be good. Yeah, this card's gonna be good then. This card prevents you from going. This card prevents you from going 0 and 3. Yes, I can see it now. All right, next card here. Ranger's Firebrand. 1 mana sorcery, deals 2 damage to any target. Ring Tempts you. This card's good. This card is good. I like it. I like it that the Ring Tempts you as well. 2 damage to any target as well. Can go face. I actually like this card. I want to give this card like a B+ or an A-. Probably B+. Card is actually pretty good. Like, this is just a valuable effect for the Ring Tempts you as well. It's good. Next card here, Goblin Fire Leaper. 2 mana 1/1. 2 mana, Fire Leaper gets +1/+0 until end of turn. When Goblin Fire Leaper dies, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. It's a cool card, though. So this card is better with equipment, though we haven't seen any good equipment to play. Chat, if you guys can help me out, whenever people have questions in chat, can you please help them out so I don't need to divert from the stream here? Okay. Yeah, I think it is worse than it seems, just because it's a 1/1, but it's also fine, honestly. 2 mana 1/1 when it dies, deal 1 damage. Actually, perfectly fine. But at the same time, the pump ability is not that good. Yeah, it doesn't have flying. That's kind of that is weird. That is strange. Honestly, it would have been cool if there was like a new ability called Leap. Leap is just flying on attack. Because it can't leap on blocks. I don't know. Perfect for the trebuchet, is it? I got no idea. I honestly can't tell. A C+? Let's give us a C+. Goes well into late game. I don't think it goes that well into late game, though. I just don't think that the format plays out like that. We'll see. All right, next card here. Book of Miserable. 3 mana, amass 1 orc. Okay. 2, amass 2 orcs. 3 creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain menace until end of turn. So this is a weird 3 mana 3/3. It does give you a big attack though. And this is even better if you amassed on 2. I don't think there's an amass on 1 mana. This is a cool card. And it's making multiple tokens if you have sack outlets, and then it gives you an attack. You can close out the game. It's interesting. I can't tell though. Starts off as a B-. I can't tell. I mean, I can't tell if red, if you just play crappy creatures and it just gets there. Red seems to be a support color, but I don't think it supports that well. It might not even be that worth to play red most of the time. Red probably pairs well with blue, though, I will have to say. And we haven't looked at green yet, so. Next card, Fiery Inscription, 3-mana enchantment. Enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Fiery Inscription deals 2 damage to each opponent. Nah, this card is sick! Wait, this card is sick! Like, this is different than the 2-mana 2/1 pinger, but I guess they work well together. I mean, that's just a deck. That's actually just a deck. Because the thing is that 2 damage is a lot. It's a lot of damage. And while you're spending mana to deal damage and to, I don't know, get other benefits, your opponent, even if they have food, and food is not free or anything, food is also not free to sack. This outraces them a lot, pushes a lot of pressure. It's a gutter type. It's a gutter snipe enchantment with the ring tempts you on it, so I think it's actually really good. I want this in the A range somewhere. Probably give this an A+, dude. A+? Maybe A+ is high. Just give it a flat A. I mean, it's not a 10... Yeah, 10 spell clock. It's probably a little bit more, but you get damage with the ring tempts you as well. I think it plays out really well. Next card here, Grishnak, Brash Instigator. 3-mana 1/1. Instigator enters the battlefield and mass orcs 2. Okay, wait, that's already good. When you do until end of turn, gain control of target non-legendary creature and opponent controls. Fuck. With power less than or equal to the mass army's power. Power less than or equal to the amassed army's power. Untap the creature, gains haste till end of turn. So this is act of treason on a body that makes more bodies. But it's not just a normal act of treason, which I do like. So this is like pretty cool. I'm not totally against this. I like this card a lot. Isn't this card just an A range? I'm gonna give this card an A+. Isn't this card just the best? It makes a good amount of bodies, and if you already have a mass, then you can steal something bigger, and then if you have sack outlets, which this format is full of sack outlets, then it's even better. Snack or Treason is always just a 3/3. I'm just gonna give this A+. I think this card is just always being played. You can probably splash for this card too. I think this card is actually just good. Actually just good. I like it. Next card here, Rising of the Day. 3-mana enchantment. Creatures will have haste. Legendary creatures control get +1/+0. Oh. So it's like Rhythm of the Wild. But legendary creatures get +1/+0. I mean, we did say that like most of the cards in the set are legendary. Like most of the uncommons. But how good is this? Generally, I generally don't like cards like this. I think it's somewhere like a D. I mean, if it comes down on 3 and you're playing some sort of red-green deck, it's probably pretty good, but in general, I don't think we care. I think give it a D. Ere the Sun Rises. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, another card here. Next card here. Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold. 4-mana 3/3. When Erkenbrand or another human enters the battlefield under control, creatures you control get +1/+0. Alright, I see it now, chat. I see it now. What? Wait a second. So when you make 2 1/1 humans, does this pump twice? I think it does. It doesn't give them haste or anything, though. It doesn't give them haste. It doesn't give them menace. But another human enters the battlefield. Gives it +2. This guy's gross, but I can't see it playing out that well. You need the fervor? You need the fervor? Ah, the create 2 humans already has haste. That's true as well. I just don't see it playing out though. I mean, you play this and then you get an attack. I can't tell, dude. I literally can't tell, man. I fucking can't tell. This guy's cool though. I'm gonna give him like a B plus, but I can't tell. I can't tell if it plays out well, and I can't tell what color you would pair it with and make it better. Okay, next card here, Foray of Orcs. 4 mana sorcery, amass 2. When you do, it deals X damage to start creature and opponent controls, where X is a mass army's power. I do like this card. So, at the very least, it deals 2 damage. 2 damage doesn't kill that much in the format. It kills like 2 drops and below. Captain Kush, welcome back. Thank you so much, Captain. Thank you for the 43 months here. Welcome back to Dueling Academy, my friend. You're gonna have a new badge soon, by the way. New badges are coming. B plus. I like it in the B plus, A minus range. B plus, A minus range. B plus, A minus range. It is kind of expensive. Not sure. Give it B plus. Would you first pick this? We could. We could. I mean, it depends on the packs. Depends on the packs. We'll have to look at the uncommons and stuff as well. But I think it's just a very solid card. Gimli, counter of kills. 4 mana, 4/3 trample. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, Gimli counter of kills does 1 damage to a creature's controller. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. This is punishing them for trebuchets and stuff, yeah. But the thing is that he's not that well statted himself. Probably somewhere in the B range, yeah. B minus. I can't tell. I just can't tell what red is supposed to be doing, guys. I can't tell what red is supposed to be doing. Like, how does it all come together? I see some cards I like. I just don't see what the big picture is. How do you pronounce this, chat? Homer. Homer of the Riddle Marker. Ritter Mark. 5 mana, 5/4 haste. When this guy attacks, if you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier. What? Aomer. Aomer. I guess we'll just have to watch our films or read the books. Alright, chat. I don't know if you're serious or not, but if I read the book, how does that help me learn how to pronounce it? Read the audiobook. I see, guys. All right, nice, good chat. All right, so what the hell are we supposed to do with this? So you have to have a creature with the greatest power among all the creatures in the battlefield. He has to attack, and then you make a 1/1. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is it good? I don't get it. Is it good? I can't tell. Give this card a C plus? I don't know. I'm just giving the card a C plus, dude. I don't see it. I just don't see it. He's large with haste, but yeah. Excuse me. Okay, guys, we're moving to the rares here. Moria Marauder. 2 mana, 1/1 double strike. Whenever Goblin or Orc control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library and play the card this turn. This is a pretty cool card. There's a lot of Goblins and Orcs in the format. Amass is also Goblin and Orcs. This thing has double strike. It's a Lord. It's hard to cast, though. Probably give this card like a B. Probably give this card a B. It's pretty nice, but how does it play out? Does it play out great? I don't know. It's a snowball-y type card. I don't know how good blocking and stuff. I can't tell either. Honestly, I just don't know anything these days. Okay, this is a fake card, right? Fake card, don't even look at it. Next card here, Display of Power. 3 mana, the spell can't be copied. Copy any number target instant or sorceries spells. You may choose new targets for the copies. I assume this is not going to be good in limited because, well, it's first of all, it's only instant sorceries. And I don't think holding a mana, especially in red, even if you're red-blue, is going to be that good. This is more of a meme than anything, and I don't expect there to be, like, instant sorcery stack battles in limited most of the time, so it just is never going to work. This is probably like a B- or an F. I'm probably just giving it an F, dude. Okay. Next card here, Fall of Care Andros. 3 mana enchantment. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt excess non-combat damage, amass Oryx X, where X is the excess damage. That's pretty interesting. It seems hard, though. We actually didn't even see a big burn spell in the format, right? Not in common or uncommon. We saw the X spell, the X burn spell with the Pyroclasm. 7 mana, Fall of Care, and just deal 7 damage to our creature. Wait. Hold on here. Wait. This card is kind of sick, dude. Wait, this card is kind of sick. Oh, wait a second. Wait, this card is kind of sick. Hold on, guys. It doesn't do anything for a while. But card is pretty damn sick. I can play this in my 18, 19 land deck or something. Card is like pretty darn hard to beat too if you get to that point. Thing is that you're a mass token. What can you do with your mass token? At that point in the game, you're definitely on the back foot, right? Which means that your mass token is just gonna like, I don't know. It doesn't have life on your name. I honestly, I have no idea, dude. I got no idea. It's a pretty sweet card. Yeah, let's give this card a B+, I think. This card a B+. This card has a lot of potential. I don't know if it's going to play out well. This is also not going in my white humans deck or whatever. I'm probably not playing a white humans deck. This is going in my like red-blue deck or like my black-red deck, stuff like that. All right. This is a fake card. A fake card. Don't look at it. Next card here. Glowin. That's definitely how you pronounce it, right, chat? Glowin Dwarf Emissary. 3 mana, 3/3. Whenever you cast a historic spell, create a treasure token. Okay, that's interesting that there's heroic in the format. Okay. So heroic is artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. Tap, sacrifice a treasure. Goad target creature. What the hell? When's the last time Goad was around? Goad says until your next turn, that creature attacks each combat if able, and attacks a player other than you if able. This card is actually fun in EDH. This card's actually fun in EDH. If you want this guy as your commander, you have to play a mono red deck. It sounds pretty terrible, but yeah. Groin with an L. Groinal. 3/3 for 3. Cast a historic spell, make a treasure token. Sacrifice a treasure, go target creature. I wonder how good this is. This is probably quite good. This is probably quite good. Probably like an A-. A- in limited. It is a tap to sack. It's probably fine though. I can't tell. All right. Damn. Homer Marshal of Rohan. 4 mana, 4/4 haste. Whenever one or more other attacking legendary creatures you control die, untap all creatures you control. Whenever one or more other attacking legendary creatures will die, untap all creatures you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. So this guy's pretty cool. 4 mana, 4/4 haste. It's well statted, and it's aggressive. I can play this in any of my red decks. Whenever one or more other attacking legendary creatures you control die, that's kind of a caveat though. I don't know how well this is gonna play out though. You basically need to sack something else. This guy doesn't have to attack, I guess? This guy doesn't have to attack on the first attack phase. Yeah, your ring bearer can die, but you need to find a way for it to die. I really don't know. It's probably pretty good. Probably figure out some way to make it good. Give it A minus. I don't know. Like, it's somewhere between B plus A minus, I think. AO? AO. Okay. Why is Deathsie sniffing glue all the time, chat? That's a good question. All right, next card here. There and back again. Art is sick. 5 mana. Saga 1. Up to 1 target creature can't block for as long as control there and back again. The ring tempts you. 2 search your library for a mountain card from the battlefield and shuffle. That's pretty underwhelming. 3 mana create Smog. A legendary 6/6 red dragon creature token with flying haste, and when this creature dies, create 14 treasure tokens. Fuck, dude. Your opponent's just dead with a Mirkwood Bat. Your opponent's just dead with a Mirkwood Bats, bro. Dude, that's Mirkwood Bats OTK, dude. Fucking bat, dude. Dude. This bat is gonna make gameplay miserable, honestly. Dude. This bat, I'm already gonna say it. This bat is a mistake. This bat is actually a mistake, by the way. I'm pretty sure this bat is a mistake. There's no way that this bat does not ruin the format. I mean, the first 2 are not good, that's true. This card is a meme. This card is a meme, but it's still good. And it's a good meme. I'm gonna give this card an A. Dude. Oh, God. Alright, let's give the card an A. This card's hilarious, though. It's not defensive or anything, but yeah. Alright, moving on to the last 2 cards of red. How much time do we spend here? Under an hour, okay. Spiteful Banditry. X red enchantment. When Spiteful Banditry enters the battlefield, deals X damage to each creature. What? This is Meat Hook Massacre? Whenever one or more creatures your opponents control die, you create a treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever one or more creatures, you create a treasure token. So, alright. This is a board wipe. Deals damage to stuff, and then you get a treasure. I mean, it's not as good as Meat Hook, though. Is it even good and constructed? I mean, it's a board wipe, which board wipes are pretty good. Things in this format, outside of the mass token piles, they're, like, generally small. You can do X equals 4 and probably wipe the board. But... is it that good? The upside is gonna make a treasure token. I mean, still just give it an A minus, I guess? It's like... it's just not that good. I don't know. But I come from an age where Magic the Gathering had, like, had Bonfire of the Dead. You know, it had, like, just, like, Real Wraths. And it had, like... God, what was that card, chat, called? There was some card that was, like, a big red spell. And then it deals, like, 13 damage to everything. Everything deals 13 damage. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yes, this card you can scale for the game, but it's not even scaling in that good of a way. I just don't... I don't know. It's not that good. It's not that good. Merciless Eviction? Blasphemous Act, yes. Blasphemous Act. There we go. Thank you, chat. How much mana is Blasphemous Act again? I don't remember, like 9 mana or something? This card A minus. I just don't like this card. What I'm trying to say is that This card is not that interesting, but maybe that's a good direction for Magic, though. All right. And the very last card here, Hugh the Entwood. 5-mana sorcery, sacrifice any number of lands. Okay. Reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of land sacrifice. Ooh, I like what I'm hearing. Choose any number of artifact inner land cards revealed this way. Put all non-land cards chosen this way onto the battlefield. Then put all land cards chosen this way onto the battlefield tapped. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Can you play some sort of weird constructed card with this? What are the biggest artifacts? This is a cool card. That would be a cool deck, honestly. But how do you play it? You need to, like, ramp a bunch of mana, then Hugh the Entwood, and it has to be an OTK, I think. It has to be an OTK. It's gonna be some shit OTK deck. But that sounds pretty funny. Oh, Portal to Phyrexia? Portal to Phyrexia? Is that good enough? I don't even know. Ooh, Portal to Phyrexia Cityscape Leveler? Does Cityscape Leveler blow up lands, chat? Does Cityscape Leveler blow up lands? That sounds like a fun deck. You the Entwood. For limited, it doesn't do shit though. Let's give this card an F. I talked a lot about it to give this card an F. All right. So overall, what do we think about red? I personally thought red was pretty underwhelming. There's some uncommons that are pretty cool, but it feels like without the commons to support it, it doesn't make me very interested in playing red at all. We're about to move into the green cards, and we're gonna look at what the green cards do. Maybe the green cards work better with the red cards, but I don't think the red cards work that well with any of the other colors. Like maybe red with blue is fine.